Welcome back to Rampage TV for our second game of the day. 18U action featuring the Colorado Springs Tigers and the Rocky Mountain Roughriders. We just got done watching the Thunderbirds defeat the Rampage by a score of 3-1, and we were mistaken in the standings. The Thunderbirds with an extra point as the game between the Roughriders went to overtime. So the Rampage are eliminated. If the Tigers lose today, it'll be the Roughriders and the Thunderbirds in the finals, and that'll be a clean sweep for all four divisions to see a Roughriders-Thunderbirds final. So a disappointing morning for the Rampage, unable to take advantage of the opportunity to advance. So now we turn our eyes to this game. Again, the Tigers win, they're in. They lose this, and it's the Thunderbirds that advance. So very interesting game here.
Absolutely, and it's going to be interesting to see what the Tigers do here. And we're going to hopefully see some desperation out of them. It's the last chance for the Colorado Springs area to get some representation in the finals. But I'm curious to see what the Roughriders bring. They've come in strong throughout this weekend, have a couple slip-ups. They anticipate beating the Tigers and sailing through to the finals, so it'll be interesting to see how both teams perform.
Well, from a strategy standpoint too, really for the Roughriders, a meaningless game. With 2 wins, they will end up as the top seed. So how much do they rest their top players? We'll see. If they go 100%, certainly you go into a hockey game, you don't go in expecting to lose. But certainly a strategy is, next up is a best 2 out of 3 game series that starts tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll take a break here on the World Sports Broadcasting Network. Go to commercial. We'll be back for the drop of the puck. Welcome back to the broadcast as we get set for the opening face-off, final pool play game of the 18U division, Tigers versus Roughriders. We've got one more broadcast after this one. We're going to be watching the game 2 of the 14U championship division, Roughriders versus Thunderbirds. Roughriders pulled off an upset earlier this morning. Take that series 1-0. We'll have game 2 coming up after this one at 7 o'clock. We want to thank Monument Ice Rinks for jumping on our internet problem with Fidelity last night. Did a lot of work, get us rerouted, and a new box of some sort to make the internet work. All we know is the internet's working today. We shouldn't have any problems.
The response was incredible. All hands on deck to make sure it was going well. So we have a seamless broadcast today as well as tomorrow morning. Thanks again.
Starting lineup, Brady Porter will step in and take the draw against number, looks like 22, Brady Brown. We'll see if I can get a number. Nope, that's number 71, Bryce Beathard. And the Tigers dump it deep off the opening draw. And they'll gain possession, throw it out front. Blocked by the T-Birds. Here's an opportunity. Backhand plays blocked, and the Rough Riders can't get it out of the zone. Tigers dump it back down deep. Number 9, Adam Prax will throw it around the boards. And out of the zone, here comes the Rough Riders. Far side through the zone. That's Gomez with it. And he gets it knocked off his stick. Rough Riders keep it alive. All the way around for Porter. Porter for the Tigers. They'll skate it, dump it down deep, blocked at the blue line by the Rough Riders. They'll turn, D-to-D pass in the neutral zone. They'll look to regroup through the middle, blocked by the Tigers. Rough Riders able to get it at least to the half wall inside the zone. The Tigers are able to clear. Here they come, 2-on-2 down the ice. Giranazzo's shot, and easy save there by Edouard Villandre, number 30 for the Rough Riders.
Great speed, great effort by both teams so far. Looks like the Tigers have had a little bit more control of the puck so far. But yeah, great start. Very entertaining so far.
Jake Giranazzo, first shot on net. Of course, his father, a Colorado College standout back in the heyday of their best hockey. Here come the Rough Riders. Shot on net, save made by Huell. No rebound. Lemons fires it back around the corner. And the Tigers will chase after it. This number 7, Jackson Slamet. Slomiak, and Slomiak gets it out of the zone. Adams fires it into the zone. Rough Riders collect it, and they regroup here. Here they come, pass to the middle of the ice through the neutral zone. Gordon passed it wide. Almost thought he should just shoot that on net there. Colomb up the ice, good breakout for the Tigers. Cross ice play, and here comes number 9. He takes a big hit. Puck on the half wall in the Tiger zone, thrown up top, shot on net, save made by Villandre. He'll glove it and hang on to it. That was number 24, Kieran Kenny. And the shot from the point. Villandre holds on to it. We're going to face off to his right with 18:07 left to go. Scoreless hockey game, just getting started here. Colorado Springs win. They will advance to play the Rough Riders in the best of 3 finals. If they lose, it'll be the Thunderbirds and the Rough Riders. Up top now, Kenny down low, try to throw it out front. Rough Riders pick it off. Tigers forecheck pressure. Rough Riders get it, skate it behind their own net, stop, come back the other direction, and chip it out of the zone. Goes all the way down. And no icing here. Play on. Tigers get to it first. Porter with it. Porter battling the corner. Gonzalez steps out with it. He gets knocked off the puck by Colomb. Good physical play by Colomb there. Gutierrez steps in on Colomb, and Porter's able to step out of the zone with it. Oh, he's going to turn around and come back into the zone. Porter up the ice to Kenny. Kenny gets it deep, not all the way deep, but into the Kenny again. Now he'll get it deep, fires it all the way around, and we'll get an offsides with 17:23 left to go.
Lots of physical play so far from both teams. We're not seeing the chippiness we saw in the game previously. It's just lots of good hard hits, lots of fast skating into these corners here.
Ray will step up for the draw and the center ice face-off dot. He goes up against
Winger's getting a bit eager.
Bryce Beathard for the Rough Riders against Ray. Beathard will be regroup here, step back into the face-off circle. And away we go. Tigers win the draw. Dump down deep by number 2, Gabriel Adams. Rough Riders break it out of zone cleanly, and here they come through the neutral zone with a little bit of speed. Pass shot on net over the head of Huell. Kept in, cycled back around the boards. Tigers pick it up there, that's softly. And he tries to break out pass, connects, and here comes the Tigers. Cross ice play doesn't connect to Giranazzo, and it's chipped out of the zone. We'll get a whistle and a face-off in the neutral zone.
Can't really say one side's, really getting the most of the other right now. Lots of even play, lots of effort, lots of physical play on both sides. I mean, this is hockey you came to see. This is great so far. I hope they keep it up, keep it clean. It's going to be a great game.
Kai Robinson loses the draw. Thunderbird, or the Rough Riders control. They'll chip it in, hits the referee. Weird hop, and the Tigers with an opportunity here, 2-on-2 with the back checker. Shot on net, save made, rebound goes wide. So an opportunity for the Tigers there coming in onto Delandre. And we get another offsides.
Bit of a panic play there. I think he had a little bit of time. He could have maybe taken it out or dished it out to the other defenseman across the way, but one way or the other, they get some fresh legs out on the ice. The Tigers will have the opportunity to win the puck and get into the zone.
Rough Riders on the draw, have to chase back in their own defensive zone. Forecheck pressure applied. Tigers able to control here. Just about on the stick there of number 25, Jacob Wenner. Couldn't quite get to it. Rough Riders possess it into the zone. Heel clears it aside. Pass out front. Here comes the Rough Riders behind the net. Lemons now with it. Lemons gets it up to the captain. Ebbs, D-to-D pass, shot on net, goes high and wide. Ebbs will chase after it. They're fired around the boards. Chipped out of the zone, not out, kept in at the point. And the Tigers get it out. We're going to have to hold up there. He doesn't. We're going to get an offsides. 55 Havers skates offsides. He still had a player trying to get out of the zone. We're going to face off in the neutral zone. Tigers will change it up.
Great deal of offsides. So there's been a lot of turnovers right around the blue line that have caused this.
Brady Porter on the draw. Rough Riders win it. Throws it down deep. He'll will stop it behind the net. Tigers will throw it up the wall. Stolen by Brown. Brown out front to the slot. Shot on net. Just goes wide and high. Porter with it now. Fires into the middle of the ice. Nice tape-to-tape pass there to Noble. Here comes Noble. He'll button hook. Wait for a trailer. Nice pass. Shot on net and a goal. Beautiful play there. As it looks like number 4, Brady Porter, finds the back of the net. Just a tremendous play by Wenner there to pull up with the puck. I believe that was Wenner that pulled up on that. 22. That was number 22. Was it Colomb?
Yep.
Nice.
Pulled up, made that pass across. Great job on both their side. He had the presence of mind to realize he had the space to pull back. Got it right across to Porter, and Porter found that open side. He had the whole left side open. He was able to bury it home.
So the Tigers take the early lead here with 15 left to go in the first period. Good start for the team in yellow. Back behind the net now. Rough Riders battling. Ray throws it out. Gironazzo chips it past the defenseman. And the Rough Riders will chase down and pick it up. That's number 18, William Hadrick. And he reverses, and it's stopped by Delandre as the puck just snuck into his crease. He gets on his knees, covers it. We're going to face off to his left. Tigers will change up. Rough Riders will change. Fresh set of legs on the ice.
Getting a goal early in this game, that's what the Tigers are looking for, to get a little bit of spark. We'll see if that kind of energizes them here throughout the rest of the period.
Jacob Wenner loses the draw. Rough Riders get bottled up in the corner. D-to-D pass up to the half wall. And the turnover there slows down the rush, but the Rough Riders pick it up, and here they come into the zone. Little drop pass there at the blue line. Shot on net, goes wide. Back up to the point, throws it back down deep, and around the boards it comes. Chased after there by the Tigers, and they'll clear the zone. And here comes Wenner offsides as he made a move there at the blue line. We're going to face off in the neutral zone. Rough Riders will change it up. Tigers will change it up. 14:23 left to go. It's a 1-0 hockey game. Tigers with an early goal 5 minutes into the first period. Great play by Colomb. Hunter Colomb skated in, did a little button hook play, and found Brady Porter, who buried it top shelf, blocker side on Delandre. Here comes the Rough Riders through the neutral zone. They get it inside the blue line. Nice check there by Porter. Rough Riders control on the half wall. Porter bothering Levens. Ties up his man. And Tigers come out of the corner with it. And up the ice comes Jackson Sloniak. Here comes the Rough Riders on the turnover. They'll cross ice dump it. Tigers will chase it down. Good forecheck pressure applied by the Rough Riders here. Lemons behind the net. Causing a little bit of chaos. He gets some help from number 7 for the 27, Gordon. Tigers out of the zone. Here they come. Noble with it. Noble gets knocked off the play. Good defensive play there. The Tigers, though, able to maintain possession. Throw it behind the net. Jaron Oswald now picks it up. Skates it, throws it towards middle. It's blocked. Rough Riders possess it and get a clean break out of their zone into the neutral zone. Errant pass. And Kenny now with it. Kenny gains the red line, fires it down deep. Rough Riders pick it up behind their net. Nice move there, and they come out of their zone clean once again. Cross ice play is knocked off, and the Riders will throw it down deep. Colomb with it. Here comes Hunter Colomb, New Mexico product. Skates down the ice across the blue line, fires it on net, just goes high and wide into the netting. And we're going to face off to the left of Valandre if it wasn't tipped.
A great flow there. Great play on both sides. They were moving it. They were getting it up and down the ice, getting opportunities. So I mean, both teams they're firing on all cylinders. You can see why there's such great parity here in the Colorado hockey system.
Hunter will take the draw. And Colorado Springs will get to it first. Bottle it up in the corner. Rough Riders come out of it with it. Chip up to the half wall, and once again, Rough Riders out of the zone, across the red line. They'll dump it in. Played by the goaltender. Couldn't quite get all of it. Rough Riders will maintain pressure here. Gutierrez cycles it back down to Gonzalez. Gonzalez gets across it, can't get it deep. Winner chips it out of the zone. Gonzalez knocks it down, passes it over, and Rough Riders shot on net. Save made by Huell. He'll cover. As May, number 11 for the Rough Riders, fired it on net, the far side. Going to face off to the left of Huell. Tigers get a fresh set of lines. Porter will take the draw against number 11, Joseph May. Tigers win it. Back in the corner. Gonzalez pressuring. Gets help from Gutierrez. Gonzalez and Porter battle. Gutierrez still helping out. Good battle in the corner here, both teams. And the Tigers come out of it. Nice play there by number 26 for the Tigers. Back out of the zone it comes. Icing. It'll come down the other way. So we'll have to get a number 26 is Albano. Don't have him on the sheet, so we'll add him here.
Quick Google. Those Tigers will set up in the offensive zone.
Face off to the left of Valandre. Face off won by the Rough Riders. And throw it back behind the net. And out of the zone they throw it. Cross ice play. Tape pass. Here comes Bethard behind the net with it. Bethard back up to the point. Blocks to the middle. Shot on net. Blocked out front. Goes wide and high. Tigers will get to it first. Robinson plays it up towards. Kept in by the Rough Riders defenseman. And the Tigers will pick it up in the corner. Fired around D to D. Nice play there. And tried to chip it out of the zone. Kept in by the Riders. But here comes the Tigers. This is number 11 for Colorado Springs. Down the ice. I'm going to have to check on that as well. I don't have a number 11 on my score sheet, so a little bit of trouble getting the names from coaches before the game. It's Dre Bennett. Dre Burnt. I've got Dre on the list. We'll get these names right. It's a little bit different when you're not announcing the Rampage game.
Yeah.
You get to know those players pretty well over the course of the season. 2-minute penalty here on the Rough Riders. The Tigers get an opportunity with 10:45 left in the first period. They'll go on the first power play of the game. Not sure what the call was, David.
We were researching, but you know what it is? It's a great opportunity for the Tigers if they're looking to get another goal, take a little bit more control of this game. The Roughriders, it's a good opportunity to test their penalty kill and get a little bit of confidence and momentum that way.
Roughriders win the draw, fired all the way downhill, no icing here, good dump. And he'll hang on to it with Ives pressuring him, and they're going to face off. To his left. If you're going to dump the puck, best to dump it on net.
Hey, you never know what'll happen. Sometimes this ice can be a little chippy, the puck might bounce. It's always a great idea.
Well, at the very least, you avoid an icing.
Yeah. And they set up in the zone and get a shot off it, too.
Oh, with the right pad save off the draw. Nice quick shot there by number 23, Austin Richards. And the Roughriders collect it and jump it down deep. They'll kill some time off here. 1:35 and counting on this Tigers power play. 8-5 breakout. Tigers come out of the zone. Nice pass through the middle. And they'll get set up here inside the zone. Back behind the net. Tigers with it. Tries to pass it out front. Blocked off their stick. Roughriders will clear it all the way down, and it's going to be an icing. They're going to face off back down in the Tigers' end.
Allow both teams to get some fresh legs out on the ice, regroup.
It'll be Adams, Geronazzo, and number 25, Jacob Winter. And it looks like Nicholas Noble and number 22, Colomb. So 4 forwards and 1 defenseman on the ice for the Tigers on this power play with a minute left to go. Roughriders bottling it up in the corner here, keeping that pressure on them, and the puck to the outside. Tigers gain control. They'll walk towards the middle of the ice. Noble passes across. Winter, shot on net, save made. Chipped out of the zone. Here's an opportunity. Oh, great play there by Colomb as that just avoided a breakaway with a nice play of his stick. Tigers regroup. In the zone they come, blocked by the Roughriders, and they're able to clear it back into the neutral zone. So killing off some good time here. 30 seconds left to go on the power play. Geronazzo now. Geronazzo dumps it on net. And DeAndre will hang on, hold on to it. We'll get a face-off to his right with 35 seconds left to go on the man advantage.
Well, the Tigers are doing a good job at keeping the pressure down in the zone. You know, the Roughriders have had a couple of opportunities where they've got it down deep, but for the most part, I think the Tigers are doing a good job keeping the pressure on and creating opportunities. They have 35 seconds, so they have a chance for a few more.
Not a lot of chances, but
pressure.
Pressure eventually, hopefully, leads to chances. I guess that's the name of the game. Got to have possession, though. Number 24, Kieran Kenny with it. Passes over. Jackson Slomiak. Cross ice. Going in front. Missed the net. Slomiak back down low. Number 12, Parker McEnany throws it around the boards. Porter battles in the corner, picked up by the Tigers. And on the half wall, pressured again. Roughriders keeping everything to the outside, not letting the Tigers set up. We haven't seen much puck movement at all from the Tigers. It's been really a game of a battle against the wall for that entire power play. So Roughriders kill it off. No chances there by the Tigers. And we're back to 5-on-5 with 8:35 left to go here in the first period. Here come the Roughriders now. Gonzalez, step up, nice play there by number 11 for the Tigers. Dre Burnt stepped up, made the play. Out of the zone, Roughriders will pick it up in their own neutral zone. Chipped off the glass. And back the other way it goes. Tigers now. They have to regroup. Almost a miscommunication there to allow the Roughriders to gain possession. Thrown out front, nobody home. Here's a defenseman shot on net, save made by Huell. He really came out to cut that angle down. Big hit there by Dre Burnt. As he knocks his player to the ice, the Tigers able to clear the zone. Ray gets it deep. That's going to be an icing as he was on the wrong side of the red line. Backhanded it down the ice. We'll get a face-off to the right of Huell.
Well, the Roughriders are taking advantage of the 5-on-5 now. They put the pressure back on. Now that they have the opportunity to be aggressive, they're getting after it.
It'll be number 71 for the Riders, Bryce Beathard. He wins the draw back. D-to-D pass. Shot on net, save made by Huell. He steers it aside to the far half wall, and out of the zone it goes. Roughriders regroup in the neutral zone. A little D-to-D pass, a little scissors play. Defensemen switch positions, and the Riders chip it in, and away they come. Trying to get it set up, thrown on net, off the side of the net. Burnt gets it now. Burnt up to the half wall, and the Tigers able to get it out of the zone. Porter with it. Porter has it turned over off his stick. Riders pull back down. And Cologne will hunt it down, pick it up, and initiate the breakout. Tried to get Noble. Noble couldn't get to it. Off his stick, no icing here. The Rough Riders will maintain possession back behind their net. There's the forecheck pressure applied by the Tigers. They turn it over here. And Tigers fire it near the net, picked off by the Rough Riders. That's number 17, Braden Hinman. He throws it up and around. It's out of the zone. Chipped out by Carter Ebbs. Tigers throw it back down deep. And a game of whack-a-puck. It gets thrown back down the other way. No icing here. Number 14 for the Tigers, Ethan Softly. Help from his partner. And battle on the half wall here. 3 Tigers and 2 Rough Riders. They kick it back down behind the net. Rough Riders behind the net. Ebbs. Lemons now. Lemons in the corner. Lemons will fire it back around to Ebbs. Ebbs now behind the net. He'll chip it back over to Lemons. Lemons can't get to it as Winter picks that off. Tigers cleared out of the zone all the way down. No icing here. Tigers will change. Rough Riders try to get it up to the neutral zone with some speed. Nice play there by number 25, Winter. Keeps that alive. Tigers now with possession in the offensive zone, and we're going to get a whistle as the net comes off its mooring. 5:48 left to go here in the first period. It's a 1-0 hockey game. Face off to the right of Edward Delandre, number 30 for the Rough Riders. Great French name for a goaltender.
Oh, fantastic. Right up there with Fleury, and man, and he's a big boy too. He's got a lot of length. He's had great movement. That's what took the net off, was he was moving post to post.
Tigers win the draw. Puck thrown in through the slot. Nobody home. Winter now with it out of the corner, up top to the point. Shot on net, just goes wide. Kept in there by Burnt. Play now in the corner. Tigers come out of the corner with it. Gets it knocked off his stick. That was number 16 for the Tigers. Ingram, and here comes the Tigers out of the zone. Rough Riders now through the neutral zone. A little move put on, and tried to throw it out front. Gonzalez now. Here's a pass out front, and boy, May couldn't get a stick on it. Tigers able to block it. Finally, when it gets on May's stick, he gets it blocked. So good opportunity there as Gonzalez found May. May just unable to collect it and get a quick shot off. So an opportunity lost there by the Rough Riders. Face off to the left of Huell. Number 4, Brady Porter, stepping in to take the draw. Looks like he's going to go up against number 71 for the Rough Riders. Shot on that. Huell makes the save. And out of the zone comes Porter. Porter chips it down deep. And on the stick of the Rough Riders. Held up there, kept in nicely. Shot on net by number 8, Nicholas Noble. And Delandre covers it right into his breadbasket. He'll hold on for the whistle. We get a face-off to his left. 4:11 left to go here in the first period. Thanks for joining us on the World Sports Broadcasting Network. I want to thank ASTV Productions for all their help getting this off the ground this year. We look forward to bigger and better things next year with Rampage TV, including our expanded coverage this offseason of In the Spotlight with David Cunliffe.
Looking forward to it.
Huell knocks the net off. Referees don't see it. Shot! And it just goes high and wide as a bad turnover, and Lemons has an opportunity. Ives down low, anticipating that to go past Cologne, and Cologne able to clear the zone. We're going to get an icing here. So, a couple opportunities for the Rough Riders on some turnovers here by the Tigers. Unable to capitalize so far.
Yeah. Now, if you're the Tigers, you definitely want to keep the pressure on throughout the rest of the period. Try and hopefully get another goal. you're the Rough Riders, you keep doing what you're doing right in that last shift. Keep the pressure on, get shots on Huel, test them, see if you can tie it up before the end of the period.
Marcus Ray on the draw for the Tigers. He loses it to Beathard. Shot on net, and Huel out of his net to try to cover that. And it goes wide. Gironazzo chips it out into the neutral zone. And number 41, Paul Wise. Back in the zone. Here comes the Rough Riders. Nifty little play here. Shot on net. Huel makes the save.
That net's popping off quite easy.
That was number 14, Connor Petrangelo. With the shot. Huel.
Petrangelo and Burnt had a really good battle going in front of the net there before leading up to that.
Huel snubbed to his post, makes the save, hangs on, knocks the net off on the save. We get the whistle. Off the draw, Rampage, control it, and fired around the boards up top. Samson Howard keeps it down deep. He pitches all the way down into the corner. And he'll back out now as Leonard comes out of the zone with it. Cross ice pass. And the Tigers cross ice dump all the way to the far corner, chased after there by Finn Terrio. Rough Riders again, nice clean breakout. Chipped it down deep. Chased after there. Out of the zone it comes, and that's Ingram. Save made by Delandre, and the Rough Riders control as the Tigers make a change. Here they come now through the neutral zone. Kenny does a nice job holding his ground there. Good defensive play by number 24 for the Tigers, Kieran Kenny. And the Rough Riders playing in the neutrals in here. Trying to gain the red line, and they do. Across the blue line they come, and they'll get it set up in zone. Number 18 for the Rough Riders, Hadrick. Gets all the way around the zone, passes over. There's a pass out to the slot. He's met by Kenny. Gonzalez moves the puck, and Noble down the ice for the Tigers with some speed. He'll stop, pull up, wait for a player to come in. That's Cologne. Cologne controls it, tries to get it on net, goes wide. And the Rough Riders out of the zone. Cross ice pass. Oh, couldn't quite find. They were looking for that home run pass to Gomez. Unable to pull it out of the air. And the Rough Riders get a change. Gomez doing a great job battling two players there to keep that alive. Tigers able to get it out of the zone though. Here comes number 6 for the Tigers down the ice. This is Andrew Peng. Throws it down deep behind the net now. Rough Riders with it. The Tigers throw it out front, and we get a whistle for a high stick. Face off inside the zone. 1:49 left to go here in the first period. Actually, the face off will come all the way down, so there's a high stick on the Tigers. Face off will be to the right of Huel. Number 20, Ray. For the Tigers, Marcus Ray will take the draw against number 15, Zach Lemons. The Rough Riders win it. Shot blocked by Adams up top. On the half wall now. Rough Riders with it. Throws it up to the point. D-to-D pass. Looking for a shot. Blocked. Great play there by Gironazzo. Gironazzo now with the puck. Throws it back to the middle. Good play. Broken up by the Rough Riders. Chipped off the boards. And here comes the Rough Riders. Oh, Hedrick. Oh, that's Burnt right there. Burnt doing a good job keeping the Rough Riders from getting anything offensively going. Huel will stop it behind the net. Slomiak will slow it down. Get a clean breakout here. Gironazzo couldn't quite connect it through the neutral zone. He'll chase after it. And the Rough Riders having to battle in their own defensive zone again. There's another clean breakout play for the Rough Riders. Throwed it back to the middle of the ice. Cross ice pass. And offsides they come as that far side. Looked like Gomez offsides there. Going to face off in the neutral zone. 57.6 seconds left to go. Tigers, the only goal of this period, a must-win game for them. They win, they advance. If they lose, it's the Colorado Thunderbirds going to the best of 3 finals starting tomorrow in the 18U division. Jacob Leonard wins the draw. Urbano, the defenseman, turnover there. He recovers and chips it off the boards. Rough Riders have to regroup in the neutral zone. Holm steps up and chips it back towards the Thunderbirds. Holm now with it on the errant pass by the Rough Riders in the neutral zone, and Holm will skate after it. all the way down behind the Rough Riders net, chipped up into the glass, out. We'll get a face-off in zone with 33.9 seconds left to go in this period. Teams will take a break, go to the locker room, get an ice make, and they'll put another 20 minutes on the clock.
You definitely don't want to let up anything right here. Both teams are going to have to both be aggressive as well as defensive at the same time. Find that good mix. When they have the chance, get down on net. When they don't have the puck, make sure you're covering everybody. You don't want to let up something right before the break.
Porter wins the draw. Cologne chips it in on Porter, chases after it. Rough Riders behind their own net. Turnover here, shot on net by Noble. It's blocked up into the netting, and we'll get a face-off. 21 seconds left to go. Looks like the puck stayed up in the netting.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. That went way up there too.
Referees will get a new puck. Porter will step in to take the draw. And the Rough Riders will win possession, and a battle ensues in the corner. Chipped up to the half wall and out of the zone. Here comes the Rough Riders across the red line. Cologne playing his man is offsides again. As Hadrick was offsides. One too many of a move on the blue line again, and we'll get a face-off in the neutral zone. 11 seconds left to go.
Well, the Rough Riders are going to keep their guys out. They're on a roll. They're hopefully going to get the pressure here. Tigers changed up. They want to keep the puck out of their zone and hopefully get it down into the other end.
Giannazzo loses the draw. And the Rough Riders control with 5 seconds left to go. They'll chip it in. And that'll basically do it for this period, as the teams will skate to the locker room. Tigers ahead 1-0 here on a goal scored by Wenner. No, it wasn't Wenner. I apologize.
Porter.
It was Porter. Porter got the pass from Cologne. I thought it was Wenner on the original pass, but Cologne came down, did a nice button hook play to create some time and space, let his players come into the zone.
Yeah.
Porter streaking down the slot, great tape-to-tape pass, and boy, he just fired it off and beat Melandre on the blocker side, top shelf. So the Rough Riders entering the locker room down a goal. They can regroup here. Certainly not the kind of championship caliber of play I was expecting out of the Rough Riders. See if they can regroup here.
No, I think they've succumbed to what you mentioned before the game. You know, I think they might be taking the first period a little bit off. Maybe didn't take the Tigers as seriously. Tigers have come out firing on all cylinders. They've been aggressive, and so as for the Rough Riders, you want to see them click back in to have the same success that they had previously, the same aggression, and make up for that less than what they're used to first period.
Well, we'll take a break here on Rampage TV and the World Sports Broadcasting Network. We'll come back to live action, the puck drop for the second period. Thanks for joining us. Welcome back to Rampage TV for the start of the second period of action between the Colorado Springs Tigers and Rocky Mountain Roughriders. 1-0 hockey game. After one period of action, Tigers in a must-win scenario here. Roughriders already advancing to the finals. Tigers win this game, they're in. If they lose, it'll be Thunderbirds versus the Roughriders in a best-of-3 series. That begins tomorrow. Beathard, number 71, is up against Brady Porter for the opening draw here in the second period. Referee gets him set. Tigers win the opening draw. D to D pass, back to D, and up and chipped off the glass, face off in the neutral zone. Is that one off the stick of number 12, Parker McInerney. Face off in the neutral zone. Referee gets the players set. And drops the puck. Roughriders lose the draw. Tigers control. Boom. Carries it in the zone. Fires it behind the net. Picked up there by the Riders. Thrown around the boards and out of the zone. Blocked there by the official. Picked up by the defenseman though. Samson Hauer. Shot on net. Goes off the post. Sharp angle shot. And bounces harmlessly to the corner. Tigers now with it through the neutral zone. Ace knocks it down. Tigers off sides there. And they're going to face off in the neutral zone.
Well, good start for the Tigers. I think this is what they're looking for. You know, you'd like it a little bit cleaner, but the pressure's been on, the speed's been there. We'll see what happens throughout the rest of the period, but good start so far.
Lemons will take the draw. He goes up against number 20, Marcus Ray. 40 seconds gone by here in the second period. Roughriders win the draw. Patrick. Up the ice, dumped down deep by Taylor. Roughriders will forecheck. Behind the net there, picked up by the Tigers. And out of the zone they come. They'll chip it all the way down. We'll get an icing here. Nope. It's going to be a touch puck on the icing, so Roughriders will have to break it out. They do. And here comes Taylor. Picks it off from behind. He skates in. Good defensive play there by number 11 for the Tigers. That's Dre Burnt. Keeping the player to the outside. Roughriders control out of the corner. Try to throw back the middle. Shot on net. Save made. And cleared all the way down for an icing. So an opportunity there for the Roughriders. And Huell's there to make the save. Going to face off to his right.
Well, in a good retort to the first shift by the Tigers, the Roughriders had a good second shift. Put a lot of pressure on the Tigers. Not really generating the opportunities as of yet, but definitely putting on the pressure.
Roughriders win the draw. Back up to the point. Shot on net. Save made by Huell. He'll cover, no rebound. And we'll get another face-off, this time to his left. So a lot of whistles so far in this second period. Hopefully we get a little bit more flow to this game. Off the draw, Tigers control. Back behind their own net. Breakout pass made. Through the neutral zone, they'll chip it in and forecheck after it. Porter's there first. And the Riders are able to pull it around the boards. And out of the zone they come. Brady Brown with it. Brown makes a move at the red line. Chips it deep off his backhand. Gets knocked down to the ice. Tigers pick it up behind their own net. Up to the half wall, kept in by the Roughriders. Top of the circle, Roughriders with it. There's a shot on net, blocked there by the Tigers and thrown out of the zone. Roughriders will have to regroup. Thrown back into the zone, cross ice dump there by Prax. The Tigers chip it out. We'll go all the way down. We'll get another icing here and another face-off with 17:39 left to go.
Well, looks like both teams are. Looks like the Roughriders are going to keep their majority of their players out there. Tigers are going for a change. I mean, the Roughriders are having a good shift so far. As long as they've got good legs underneath him. Why not leave him out?
Joseph May will step in to take the draw, going up against number 25, Jacob Winter. And the Rough Riders control off the draw. They'll battle up on the point, keep it down into the zone off the half wall. Tigers able to chip it out, and the Rough Riders have to regroup. Samson Hauer with it. D-to-D pass, and here comes the Rough Riders through the neutral zone. Across the blue line, thrown on Huel. He'll hang on to it with the save. We'll get a face-off to his left. Seems like more face-offs in action in this period.
Yeah.
17-18 left to go.
It's been a slow one so far.
May stays on the ice. He'll take the draw. And Rough Riders control. Going back down deep. May chasing after. He'll fire it around the boards. Power pinches down to keep it alive. And the Tigers are able to gain possession. Picked off there in the neutral zone. Here comes Rough Riders May. May skates it into the corner. Gets bottled up by Colomb. And they're able to continue to keep that play alive in the corner. Number 6, Gonzalez. Victor Gonzalez gets it up top. D-to-D pass. Shot on net. Blocked by Geronazzo. In good position there defensively. Rough Riders throw it behind the net. And up to the point. Kept alive. So Rough Riders a little bit of zone pressure here. Play up top. D-to-D pass. Locks the middle, fins on it. Another good play by Geronazzo. Eliminates his man. And we've got an injured player on the ice. Shot on net. Delandre makes a save, and we're going to get a whistle here as number 41, Paul Weiss, laying on the ice. He got...
Looked like he got kind of hooked. Looked like he got tied up in someone's stick.
As Geronazzo came out to block the shot. Not sure what happened. They sort of ran into each other, and he's certainly slow getting off the ice here.
Definitely saw you. Yeah.
Face off to the right of Delandre. 16-17 left to go in this period. Number 4, Brady Porter for the Tigers will step in against Bethard. Number 71 for the Rough Riders. And the Rough Riders control the draw. Back behind the net. Break it out cleanly here. And that's number 14, Petrangelo. Pulls up off the half wall up to the point. Shot on net blocked by Porter. Tigers coming out with it. So the Tigers doing a good job defensively to cover the points and block some shots. Delandre will cover it up. As number 11 for the Tigers, Gray Burnt, coming in from his defensive position to challenge that one. Delandre comes out, covers it. We'll get a face-off to his right. A new face-off. Tigers will get a wholesale change. And it'll be number 71, Bethard, going up against number 17, Kai Robinson for the Tigers. 15:56 left to go in this period. Referees having a quick talk on the bench, and we'll get a whistle here and a face-off. Tigers win the draw cleanly. Shot on net, save made by Delandre. He'll cover. Shot came from Colomb, right from the middle up at the blue line. And Delandre covers. Saw that all the way. Easy save for him.
He's doing a great job tracking so far. On that first goal, he was just a bit off center, but since then he's I think he realized what he did and he's made up for it.
Rough Riders win the draw. Kick it back behind the net. Cracks up the ice and out of the zone. Comes Petrangelo. Fires it towards the net. Blocked by the Tigers. Puck behind the net now. Tigers come out of it with it. And able to break it out of the zone. Picked up by Prax in the neutral zone. Good D-to-D play there. And cross ice dump. Rough Riders will chase it down on the half wall. Battle for it there. Puck squirts behind the net. Picked up by number 24 for the Tigers, Kieran Kenny. Up the ice and out of the zone. Rough Riders will pick it up. That's Prax. Forces it. Tried to force it through Robinson. Lucky there. Rough Riders able to gain possession. They'll slow it down to Prax. Prax over to his partner. And up the ice. Chipped in. No icing. And the Rough Riders will forecheck. Up top, here's an opportunity. Shot on net. Just goes wide. I'm not sure how he missed that one. That looked like number 21, Ben Taylor for the Rough Riders. All of a sudden found it on his stick. Good opportunity. puck's out of play. We'll get a face-off to the right of Huel. That was Gomez, number 10.
Yeah, no, it looks like he when they got past to him, it bounced up in his skates. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get it on his stick. But hey, it sets up a good opportunity to win the face-off and get a chance in the zone.
In the corner now, Rough Riders with possession. Battle there. Tigers come out with it, threw it out front. Huel had to be careful. Shot, Huel, blocker save, and it goes over into the netting. Tigers will get a change there. All 5 guys on the ice. There's a little bit of a complacency off that draw, about cost them.
Yeah, no, you can tell that as a coach when you see 5 guys just not ready for a face-off, kind of zoned out, got to get them off. Tell the next 5 guys, hey, get it done. You know what to do. Get out there, get it done. Let's see what happens here.
Lemons versus Marcus Ray for the draw. And Tigers
much
gain
more
possession.
urgency there.
Geronazzo gets upended in the neutral zone. D-to-D pass by the Rough Riders off the boards. Nice play there to maintain possession. Another D-to-D play. Hadrick cross ice play to 15 Lemons. And he can't quite get it deep. Tigers bottle up there at the blue line, keeping the Rough Riders from gaining the zone. Dump down deep though. He will play it behind his own net. Tigers will come out with it, ship it out of the zone. All the way down the ice. Rough Riders will have to chase it down. No icing here. Going around the net by Richards. Richards to Haber, and here comes Richards. Richards throws it in the middle of the ice. Huel looks like he made a save there. Dump down deep. Rough Riders winning the possession battle right now in this second period. They'll cycle it down deep. Chased after there by 71 Bethard. He'll throw it around the boards. And the Tigers able to get out of the zone. Chip to the middle of the ice, and here comes Colorado Springs across the blue line. Drop pass to nobody. And the Rough Riders will chase after it in the neutral zone. Tigers maintain possession here. Going up the ice, errant pass. Tried to hit Porter, it was just behind him, and the Rough Riders able to pick it up in the neutral zone. Here they come. Shot on net. Huel covers, makes the save. No rebound, and we'll get a face-off to his left as Brady Brown fires it right into his breadbasket. Easy save for Huel.
No, smart play on his part if you're going to dump, like you said before. If you're going to dump it deep, put it on net. Get a shot on net, and worst case scenario, you set up for a face-off here and get possession.
Joseph May to take the draw for the Rough Riders. 13:20 left to go here in the second period. Kick back, Lynn there, and the shot blocked, or he fired that wide. Rough Riders with possession. Up to the point. Shot on net. Tip. There's a rebound. There's a goal. So number 11, Joseph May, standing right on the back door. Puck found his stick. Open net. And it's a 1-1 hockey game. So offensive pressure finally catches up to the Tigers. The pressure provided by the Rough Riders this period. And they've tied it up.
Yeah, great job. Great job by Gonzalez initially putting the pressure in front of the net. I even think he might have gotten the assist there. And yeah, he was standing in front of the net, made sure put the pressure on the goaltender. They're focusing on him. The puck squeaked out. And hey, great play by the Rough Riders to take advantage. They've tied it up now. It's back to a 0-0 game.
So May picks up the first goal of the game for the Rough Riders, ties this one up. And back to the action. Rough Riders win the opening face-off. Cross ice dump. They'll forecheck after it. Jackson Slamiak helps get it out of the zone. Tigers will clear it. Rough Riders will have to regroup in their defensive zone. Errant pass there. Tigers will pick it off. Chase, dump it down deep. And Noble now with it. Noble tried to find Porter. Haber picks it off, and Haber with some speed skates it out of the zone. Nice move there. Across the blue line he goes. Nice drop pass. Go in the middle of the ice, and that was number 11. So here comes the Tigers now. Opportunity shot. Good job there by number 17, Braden Hinman. Break that up. Here's another opportunity. Tigers shot, and Delandre with the blocker save steers it to the corner. So a couple chances for the Tigers there.
Yeah, great rush by Marcus Ray to set this up. Great
Hinman.
Speed, great aggression.
Hinman just got his stick into the shooting lane there to deflect that. Into the netting it goes, and we'll get a face-off in the zone to the right of Delandre. So the Tigers coming back with a couple offensive chances. Rough Riders able to keep it out of the net. And 12:02 left to go here in the second period. Line change for the Tigers. It'll be Robinson. Wins it. Tigers up top. Cologne fans on the shot. And Brack's able to clear it. Cologne now picks it up at the red line. Tried to get it deep. Couldn't. And he gets some help from number 17, Kai Robinson. Robinson errant pass, and the Rough Riders now on the forecheck. Puck down deep in the Tigers' defensive zone. Cologne with it. Cologne throws it up the wall. Not out. Shot on net, and it just goes wide. That one was fluttering. Close one there. It was just inches from making it on to Huel.
That's where the flexibility Huel comes in, able to kick that toe out and kick it wide.
Back shot on net through traffic. Looks like Huel makes the save. Back up top now for Hinman. He fires it across to Prax. Prax fires it back down to the corner. Behind the net it goes. Lemons with it. Lemons up to the point. Hinman pinches down, keeps it alive. Prax kicks it back to the Tigers, and they're able to clear the zone. Cologne out of the zone with it through the middle of the ice, and Prax will chase it down in the corner. He'll turn and up the ice. Prax D-to-D pass over to Hinman. Hinman will dump it deep. Blocked down by Cologne. Tigers control in the neutral zone. Errant pass. Geronazzo has to go back for it. He throws it up the ice. Nice play by Geronazzo. Shot on net's blocked. Good job by Prax to take Ray out of the play. Button hook there by the Rough Riders. Can't quite connect. That was number 2. Turning that puck. Carter Hebbs. And here comes the Springs. Good job there by the Rough Riders. Hadrick will throw it out of the zone right into the chest of Gonzalez. He's able to knock it down, and shot on net goes high and wide. Around the boards, kept in by the Rough Riders. Into the corner it goes. They'll throw it out front. Nobody home. Picked off there by the Tigers. And they'll clear the zone. Geronazzo chips it down deep. Angelo throws it around the boards. Picked up by the Riders, and out of the zone they come. Can't quite connect on that breakout pass though, and the Tigers pick it up in the neutral zone. Back to the Rough Riders now as they'll look to regroup. D-to-D pass back to the middle of the ice, and here comes Petrangelo. Fired up front, nobody home. Rough Riders will have to regroup. Hauer now with it. D-to-D pass to his partner Prax. He can't quite connect on it. Back to Hauer. Another errant pass. Tigers now with a little bit of pressure. On the blue line, we'll get an icing. It never went across the blue line there, but they blow the whistle. So they're going to face off in their neutral zone. 9:24 left to go here in the second period. Tigers will get a change.
It's like the Tigers bench wasn't too thrilled with that stoppage there.
May will step up for the draw for the Rough Riders. And they'll win the draw. D-to-D back to Prax. Prax now gets some speed. Across the blue line, cross ice dump, chased after there by Gutierrez. We get some help from number 11, May. Puck battle in the corner now. 2-on-2. Gonzalez sitting right on the outside. Gonzalez will step in to help out. He's able to pick it up, back to the point. And not a lot of room there, but the Riders able to maintain some possession here. Come out of the corner with it. Nice drop play to the defenseman. Good move there by 55 Hauer. Hauer around the back of the net. And cycles it back to the corner. Another cycle, and the Rough Riders back up top to Hauer. Hauer walks to the middle. Shot on net. Blocked. Good block there by number 8, Noble.
That took some heart there.
Tigers clear it. Chased after there by number 12 for the Tigers, McEnroy, sorry. Get some of these names right. Parker McEnroy, number 12 for the Tigers.
Well, the Rough Riders are definitely putting on the pressure as of late. It looks like that, their goaltender Valandre is a little bit bored over here. He hasn't seen many shots. If you're the Tigers, you want to get down here, spend a little bit more time. The Rough Riders want to keep doing what they're doing and get more shots on goal. They've had some pressure, but not the grade A scoring opportunities that you hope for.
Off the face-off, Rough Riders win it. Hinman stays on the strong side and finds number 11, May. May throws it in the corner, and the Tigers able to skate out with it. Cross ice pass, chased after there, chipped down deep. And Adric leaves it. And here comes the Roughriders with some speed. Good defensive play by Colorado Springs. Takes away that lane. And nets off his moorings. We'll get a face off to the right of Huel. As the Roughriders keeping the pressure on here. Tigers will get a full change. Face off to the right of Huel. It'll be number 15, Zach Lemons, to take the draw. Looks like he's going up against number 17, Kai Robinson. Big face off here with 7:49 left to go in the period. Tied up there. And the Roughriders are going to come away with possession. Up to the half wall, Howard, D-to-D pass. Again, the Tigers doing a good job taking away the points of the Roughriders. Here's an opportunity right in front. And we're going to get the net off its moorings and another face-off inside.
Yeah, these nets are going to keep popping off with these big guys running into it, especially with as powerful as these goaltenders are pushing off. A lot of goaltenders actually get in the habit of using the posts as a push-off point. If you're, I think the Roughriders, they may have, depending on what rink they play on, they may have those deeper pegs, but with these spike pegs, sometimes if you don't get the little divot deep enough, they don't grab and they're just likely to spill out.
Referees will throw a little water down on the post, hoping that'll help freeze it to the ice. Usually never works, but it's a good thought. 15, Zach Lemons for the Roughriders will take this draw. Tie game 1-1. Roughriders pressing here. Tigers win it. Roughriders applying the forecheck pressure, kept in by Howard. Tigers able to clear it. Howard picks it up in the neutral zone. A little saucer pass to his partner. Richards cross ice play. Shot on net. That was a pass across. Just about found the stick of number 11, May. And the Tigers with possession. Here they come out of the zone. And we get an offsides. As Noble was going east-west as opposed to north-south there, and we get a face-off in the neutral zone with 7:02 left to play. So again, a lot of whistles in this game, a lot of face-offs.
That was, I didn't expect that to be offsides. I thought the puck entered before everyone else, but that's why the refs get paid to take a look at it.
Gomez for the Roughriders. He'll win the draw back. Errant pass by the Roughriders back on the Tiger stick. Thrown down on DeLandre, but there's an offsides. Leonard was offsides there on the dump. So we're going to face off again in the neutral zone. This will be center ice as it's a intentional offsides. Gomez against Jacob Leonard, number 25. Off the draw, the Roughriders don't control it. Tigers win that one. They get it deep. And the Roughriders will have to try to break it out. Good forecheck pressure applied there by Leonard. Around the net it goes, picked up there by Cracks. They'll have to turn, fire it back to Hinman. Hinman up the ice to Cracks, off in his backhand. He'll collect it. Across the red line, dumps it in. Rampage off to the races on the forecheck. Tigers able to break it out cleanly. Nice job for them. Cross ice dump goes around the boards. And the net picked up there by Hinman. Turnover. Hinman will have to regroup here. Finds Prax. Prax up the ice. Chipped out of the zone into the netting. Midget hockey in Colorado certainly likes to use that bumper play. I don't like it. I think those players get caught with their feet in mud. And all they are at that point is no different than the boards. Obviously, they can try to redirect it.
Well, I tell you, as a Colorado kid, that's what I was taught growing up. Was that That winger plants himself there, and you know it's also you're liable to turnovers too. If someone gets smart, whether it be a winger or a defenseman, they can pinch down and grab it.
I'd just rather see more of a possession game. You're going to make that pass, it's got to be tape to tape. That guy's got to have some speed.
You want the winger moving north, right?
That's right. Which he can always come back, pivot, and get his feet going north to collect that pass. Here's an opportunity for the Roughriders. Good chance there. Miscue. And Huell's probably breathing a sigh of relief. In the corner, comes up to the point. Collected by the Roughriders. Shot blocked again. Once again, the Tigers standing right there against the Roughriders defenseman on the point, not giving them much room at all.
Yeah.
The Roughriders are going to have to look to try to play a little bit more 3-on-3 down low as those points just aren't open. Tigers have been blocking a lot of shots today.
You got to find a way to draw those wingers down, give your defenseman an opportunity to control the puck and get shots off. And those Tigers wingers seem fearless as far as blocking shots. So you especially want to draw them down as far as possible so you can make a move and make them miss when you're shooting past them.
Noble with it in the neutral zone. He'll do some turns and moves. Tigers miscue there. And they'll end up dumping it in. Delandre will hang on to it with pressure coming from Noble. We'll get a whistle to his left with 4:58 left to go here in the second period.
Looks like Porter got the worst bad end of that collision in the middle. It looks like he's all right, but it's always a bummer when you run into your teammate on a good rush there.
Not there to take the draw. He'll go up against May. Marcus Ray. Or nope, that's number 17, Robinson. And the Roughriders control off the draw. D to Prax. Here comes Prax. Outlet pass. Cross ice play. Errant pass, and Colorado Springs picks it up on the turnover. There's another turnover. The Roughriders will collect it. And another turnover. Here comes the Tigers. Noble. Shot on net. High and wide all the way around the boards. And Beathard chips it out. Back into the neutral zone. Tigers fire it back up. Another turnover, and the Roughriders able to fire it back behind the net. Huell will stop it. And the Tigers collect it. And out of the zone they come. Kick back up. Roughriders pick it up. Prax now. Roughriders, there's a pass by, couldn't get his number there, but tipped into the glass or into the netting. We'll get a face-off again in the neutral zone. 4:15 left to go. Just not a lot of offensive opportunities. Game is being played right now at the perimeter. A lot of turnovers in the neutral zone, kind of a back and forth.
It seems like both teams have kind of settled into a tentative game. They're back to a 0-0 game. They don't want to make any mistakes. It seems like and they're also actually playing great defensive hockey on both ends, keeping things to the perimeter as well.
Behind their own net, Hadrick now with it. He comes up the ice. And Lemons now. Lemons behind the net. He'll pull up. Get it back to number 18, Hadrick. And here's an opportunity in front. Steered aside, and the Tigers come out with it. Across the blue line, they'll dump it in on Delandre. He'll hold on, make the save. We'll get a whistle. And a face-off to his left. Tigers will get a change here. It'll be number 21 for the Roughriders, Ben Taylor. Actually, they're going to get a change too. So the Roughriders will wholesale change it. Fresh set of forwards on the ice. Number 20, Marcus Ray, will go up against Joseph May. So Ray against May here in the defensive zone of the Roughriders to the left of Delandre. May wins the draw. He'll fire it behind the net. Tigers there to it first. And back on May's stick, he'll just chip it out of the zone. In the neutral zone now for the Tigers. And a turnover in the neutral zone. Roughriders collect it. Gonzalez will dump it deep. Again, one too many stick handles at the blue line. Offsides before he's able to get the dump.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, if you're going to stick handle that much, you might as well be moving forward or just dump it. Like it's just this kind of sloppy kind of play that both teams are really doing. They seem just hesitant to really make a authoritative play going into the zone.
Really would like to see the possession game a little bit more possession hockey. A lot of these dumps, you just get a lot of back and forth slapping the puck from one end to the other.
You lose possession.
Here comes the Tigers. Gironazzo gets knocked down, and we're going to get a penalty here. Tough call there, as it seemed like he just got tied up in the skate. So I don't know if I agree with that call, but it is what it is. The Tigers are going to go on the power play here as Gironazzo gets tied up with Prax. Prax is going to be escorted off the ice, questioning that call.
Definitely understand his question. I mean, yeah, they got tied up. Maybe the ref saw he took an extra wide stride or something, but that's a tough one there.
So with 3:05, the Tigers with a great opportunity on the power play. There hasn't been a lot of special teams today. See if they can take advantage of this and get the go-ahead goal. We haven't seen much action on Delandre, so we'll see how he is staying awake for most of this period with the action on the opposite side. Tigers have to regroup in the neutral zone here. 5-on-4. For the next 2 minutes, here they come across the blue line. Shot blocked, goes into the corner. Adams with it. Fires it up top. Home. He gets hassled. And the puck down to Noble. Noble comes off the half wall, back up to the point. He'll come to the top of the circle. Cross ice play. Shot blocked there. Nice block there by the Roughriders, and a clearing attempt there by Bethard, who tried to soft it, and it didn't work out for him. Tigers able to maintain control, but he's able to force it out of the zone. Here comes Colorado Springs. Noble. Shot. Delandre makes the save. Puck goes to the corner. Gironazzo now with it. He takes a big hit. And the Tigers come out with it. Up on the half wall. Back up front. Cologne now from up top. Fires it down deep. Blocked there by Ebbs. And cleared off the boards. And out of the zone we'll get an icing. And a face off to the right of Delandre. 57 seconds left to go in the Roughriders penalty kill. 2:02 left to go in this period. 1-1 hockey game.
Good pressure by the Tigers. I haven't seen any sort of grade A scoring opportunities just yet on this power play, but they're definitely leaning on the Roughriders, keeping the puck down here. Hopefully they can get a little bit more movement, and maybe they'll get a goal here.
Ingram will take the draw. Tied up there. Roughriders will plug it up in the corner. Tigers walk out with it, knocked off the stick nicely by number 55, Howard, and the Roughriders able to clear. So the Tigers unable to take advantage of a face-off and possession, so they'll have to regroup here. Roughriders doing a good job clogging up the neutral zone, not giving the Tigers much room. They're able to get it in the zone though. Setting up now. Nice move. Skates in the middle of the ice. Shot on net, and Delandre with the easy glove save.
The Roughriders are doing a great job of keeping everything to the outside, and it takes a move like that from Ingram to move to the inside and get a grade A scoring opportunity and get it to the middle. Or it just takes some successful passing with people moving. It's good and all to have good passing, but if everyone's standing still, you're not going to be able to generate great opportunities.
Now the movement on the power play meant to open up passing lanes, get the goaltender moving, find those shooting lanes. Hopefully you get that goalie moving left to right or right to left. And that's the money. Cologne now sets up behind his own net. 17 seconds left to go in the man advantage for the Tigers. They've got one more rush and an errant pass back on the Roughrider stick, and that'll more or less do it for their power play. 5 seconds left to go. 1 minute left to go in the period. And the Tigers can't capitalize. Roughriders now full strength. And 1 minute exactly on the clock now left in the second period. Thrown around the boards. Gironazzo will pick it up off the half wall, chip it out of the zone. And the Tigers will chase it down. Here's an opportunity by Noble. Noble gets squeezed off the puck, gets a shot on net, but it goes wide. Noble whacks at it. Puck hangs out in front of the net. Nobody home there for the Tigers. They'll have to regroup in the neutral zone as the Roughriders able to clear it. Shot on Delandre. He'll hang on the dump and play it. There's no forecheck pressure applied by the Tigers. Chipped out of the zone into the neutral zone. And here comes the Tigers with it with some speed. Shot on Delandre. He makes the save, hangs on to it. Rebound there. And a whistle as Delandre able to cover it. Burnt is coming in as a defenseman for that rebound. Delandre able to hold it. So with 21 seconds left to go, we'll get a face-off to his right. Big face-off here for the Tigers as they try to capitalize on this draw and pull ahead before the end of this period. Roughriders equally as important to win this.
Yeah, they got some fresh legs out here to try and defend this in their zone and make sure that they can get it up and out and not give up any chances to the Tigers.
Lemons wins the draw. Roughriders behind their own net. 17 seconds. Hadrick skates it out of the zone. Cross ice play, and the Roughriders with an opportunity shot on net. Buell gloves it down, hangs on to it, and with 9.5 seconds left, we get a face off to his left. And an opportunity for the Roughriders here. Draw up a face-off play, win this draw, and get one last shot.
Tigers will copy them and put out some fresh legs on defense and hopefully minimize the opportunities for the Roughriders here.
Looks like Marcus Ray will go against number 15, Zach Lemons, for the Roughriders. And the Tigers do their job and win the draw here. Cologne behind his own net, up the ice. And that'll about do it for this period. As we get the whistle and the buzzer. And they're going to get a penalty.
19 goal. He slashed him right after he gave up the puck. He got hit, and he slashed him across the back of the legs for giving him the hit. There was no reason for it. So Geronazzo's going to take the 2-minute penalty at the start of the period.
So a huge opportunity for the Roughriders as Geronazzo takes an undisciplined penalty away from the play at the end of that period. And the Roughriders will be able to go into the locker room, draw up a power play, and see if they can take the lead here. Pretty much all Roughriders that period. Not a lot of shots on Huel, but possession time they certainly controlled. And we'll skate into the break. 1-1 hockey game as the Roughriders tie it up in the second period here. So we'll have a good barn burner finish to this game. Again, Tigers, do or die. They win, they advance, they lose, they go home. And it'll be the Thunderbirds and the Roughriders in the best 2 out of 3 finals. As the Thunderbirds able to defeat the Colorado Rampage in our first game, a 3-1 empty net at the end, ending the Rampage's season. So 20 minutes left to go to determine who plays in the best of 3 18U championship finals. We'll take a break for the ice resurfacing. We'll be back on Rampage TV for the start of the third period. Welcome back to Rampage TV for the start of the third period. 18U action, Colorado Springs Tigers versus the Rocky Mountain Roughriders. 1-1 hockey game. Big third period here, 20 minutes of action. Hopefully we see a little bit more opportunities by both teams. A lot of neutral zone play.
Yeah,
A lot of play outside the defensive, in the defensive zone, but not a lot of opportunities. Here comes the Roughriders on the power play to start this period. Geronazzo in the box after taking a slash at the end of the second period. Roughriders now up top. Opportunity shot blocked out front. Picked up. Back up top. Beathard to the middle. Shot on the net. Just goes wide on Huel. And they were able to keep that in. Fires it across. Beathard now up top. Shot on net. Block there. Great block by the Tigers. Haver with it. Gonzalez. Shot on net. Haver. Save made by Huel. In the corner. 2-on-2. Roughriders need a third guy in that mix there. As Gonzalez battling with it. Finally gets some help from Beathard. Beathard skates it to the top of the circle. He'll leave it for Haver. Haver to Beathard. Beathard. Toe drag. Boom. Nice job there. And no penalty. Boom. Working hard to get it out of the zone. The Roughriders unable to get anything set up here. No shots yet on net. As they still maintain possession in the zone. Gonzalez. Over to the half wall. Back up top. Back to the half wall. Shot blocked by Burnt. Puck in front. There's Gonzalez back behind the net battling with Ray. Gonzalez will pick it up. Up to the half wall. Back down low. Overload set up here for the Roughriders. Cross ice in front. Gonzalez got a stick on it. Or couldn't get it on net. Here's another opportunity. Gonzalez standing in that mid-slot area. Almost got the puck a couple times. Still no shots on net. As the Tigers doing a good job of plugging up the middle. Here's an opportunity. Shot, and Huel with the big save as that puck found number 14, Petrangelo. And Huel with the save, and that'll do it. So the Roughriders unable to muster much offense, kept the puck in the zone the whole time, but weren't able to get any opportunities of meaning.
Seems to be kind of the story of the game so far. You know, both teams, they've had their opportunities as far as pressure, but not opportunities as far as really putting pressure on the goaltender.
Roughriders win the draw. 5-on-5 hockey. Puck across. Shot. Huel makes the save and covers. We'll get a face-off to his left.
See, both teams are doing a really good job of keeping those shots to the outside. We haven't seen a great deal of those shots from the inside. When we have, those are the goals that we've seen.
Winner will go up against number 11, Joseph May, for the Roughriders. May wins the draw. Gutierrez shot, gets up to the point, shot on net's blocked. That was Richards who fired the shot, blocked by the Tigers. Tigers now in their offensive zone. Roughriders gain possession, throw it around the wall, picked up there on the wall by the Tigers. And the main throw it out front, save made by Valandre as they try to jam it home. And here come the Roughriders on the forecheck. Back behind Aaron pass there, Ingram able to pick it up. Gonzalez forechecking. Ingram fires it around the boards on Winter's stick. He gets it out of the zone, into the neutral zone it goes. D-to-D pass by the Roughriders, cross ice play. And Lemons, instead of collecting that, just tries to get a dump. Lucky for him, it stays alive on the Roughriders into the ice here. And Aldano throws it up the wall. The Roughriders forecheck pressure keeps the puck alive. Back to the strong side it goes. And out of the zone comes Robinson. His pass is picked off at the red line. Tigers were able to dump it in onto the stick of number 18, Hadrick. Hadrick skates behind the net, indirect pass to himself off the wall. As it turned over, here's an opportunity for the Tigers. Shot on net, Laundrie with the save, right pad in a stick. Rebound goes to the corner, Roughriders with it, throw it behind the net. So it's been the first good opportunity for the Tigers in a while. The Roughriders still have yet truly to test Huel this period. Middle of the ice in the neutral zone. Here comes the Tigers now with possession. Pressure there. Down goes Ray. No call as he just lost an edge. And Ray steps in and he's going to take a penalty.
Stuck his leg out.
Just an ugly knee-to-knee play by Ray. And boy, I would not be happy if I'm
It's not discipline.
number 14 for the Roughriders. That's Connor Petrangelo. And boy, Ray just sticks his knee out and Petrangelo will stay on the ice. We've got a face-off down in the Tigers' defensive zone. So another power play here for the Roughriders with 15:50 left to go. They'll get another crack at it to try to get this go-ahead goal.
Yeah, you never want to see that. Just sticking your leg out, going knee to knee. Knee to knee plays are very, very dangerous. When you see something like that, you have to call it more for the safety than anything.
Well, Ray got knocked down. I think he was getting a little bit of retaliation there.
Yeah.
Roughriders at the point. D to D, back in the slot, shot on net. Hero rebound, puck's loose, and no goal. Hero holds strong, and Leonard falls on it. Referee blows the whistle, nets off its moorings, and we'll get a face-off to the right of Huel. He's slow getting up here. Shaking it off, referee hands him a stick, and he'll get himself set up for more action here. Zach Lemons will go up against Noble on this draw. 1:51 left to go in this Roughriders power play. Second of this period. They started the period with a 2-minute power play, unable to convert. They'll go back at it here. Here's an opportunity off the draw. Setting up in a overload formation here. Puck into the netting. And out it goes. So we get another face-off. Again, the Tigers doing a good job with the tight box here, keeping things to the outside, providing pressure when needed, but keeping that puck out of the grade A scoring area.
Very disciplined power penalty kills so far. It's unfortunate they've given the Roughriders these two opportunities, but they have done a great job of keeping everything to the outside and minimizing the shots that actually get through. They're very willing to block shots there, the Tigers.
Roughriders in the corner now. 3-on-1. Good job there by the Tigers to hold that up. Roughriders gain it 3 up top now. And back to the half wall. Roughriders moving the puck well, but nothing opening up here as the Tigers staying in a good disciplined
Another block.
penalty kill, another block, and the Tigers will get it out of the zone.
Good job by McEnroy to not only make that block, but also get the puck up, get it across the red line, and get it deep.
Under a minute left on this man advantage for the Roughriders. They'll slow it down and step out, and away they come. A drop pass. Haver with it. They'll skate to the half wall. And a bad pass. Just trying to find Bethard, and Roughriders have to regroup. Just over 30 seconds left to go on this man advantage. Here comes the Roughriders again through the neutral zone. Nice move there. And Hadrick will get accosted on the half wall. Gonzalez will help him out. Out of the corner comes Gonzalez. They'll fire it around the boards. Haver holds it. Back to the middle of the ice. Back up top now. Roughriders maintaining that overload formation. Kind of an overload to an umbrella shot over the net. Pool. So kind of a weird setup there. Almost an overload rolled into an umbrella. I just don't like the formation there, as everything is on the perimeter.
Yeah, there was no pressure in front of the net. Nobody, right in the house. They seem comfortable keeping the puck to the outside, and ultimately what you want to do with an overload or an umbrella even is to open it. You can take it wide, but you want to set up opportunities to send guys to the middle.
Back to 5-on-5. Tigers shoot the puck wide. Here comes the Roughriders out of the zone. It's knocked off the puck, and the Tigers softly. Nice play by Softly, and a good breakout by the Tigers. They'll turn it over in the neutral zone though. Ray couldn't get it on his stick, and the Roughriders will regroup back to the middle of the ice. Here comes the Roughriders across the blue line. Dumps it in the corner. And here's an opportunity. Huel was blocked there. As Taylor with the shot softly makes the block. Tigers' shot gets blocked, and they'll pick it up, skate it in the corner, up top of the circle, and cycle it back down deep as the Tigers finish their change. Kenny on the ice for the Tigers on deep. Roughriders out of the zone. Nice pass. Here they come. One-on-one with Kenny. Shot on net. Over the net and out of the zone. Got to hit the net there. Especially firing it wide, it just goes right out of the zone.
Yeah, you can't give the other team an easy breakout. That's the last thing you want to do. I mean, that's the point of putting it on net, is to get it down deep and make sure it stays down in the offensive zone.
Offsides by the Tigers. 12:18 left to go in this 1-1 hockey game.
So we're still seeing great effort, great speed, and great skill from both sides, but not a lot of grade A scoring opportunities, as most of the opportunities and most of the rushes are staying to the outside or coming from a long distance.
Roughriders win the draw. And
big hit.
Big hit there. There's a reverse check, and the Tigers took the worst of that. Porter to Nobles. Nobles tried to get back to Porter. And Colombo will pick up the loose change, lay a big check. And good battle there by Colombo. Roughriders able to keep it in the zone though. Good forecheck pressure here by the Roughriders to keep it in and alive. And it'll go all the way back. Colombo will have to pick it up. Skates behind his net. He'll stop. A little bit of time and space. Passes up, but there's that breakout play where players standing still, stuck in the mud, and that puck goes nowhere, but
gotta get north.
Right there.
Gotta get north if you're that winger. If you're just standing still, you leave yourself at risk of getting hit. You risk yourself of being covered. If you're moving your feet, you have options. You can bank it off the boards, get it to someone else, or just skate past the guy.
Roughriders with an opportunity, throwing out front. Buell makes the save, falls backwards and knocks the net off its moorings. We're going to face off to his right. So again, keeping those shots to the outside, I wouldn't even count that as a grade A scoring shot. He didn't quite make it into the house there.
No, I mean, granted, you did make he'll have to move and work for it, but no, it's not a grade A scoring opportunity. But, at the very least, they are putting it on it and setting themselves up for a face-off here. But yeah, as a coach, you definitely want to see him be able to maybe take it a little bit deeper and see if somebody's streaking down the middle.
Ready to take the draw. Won by the Roughriders. Shot on net, just goes wide. Back up to the point, kept in, going around. Battle behind the net now. Carter Ebbs with it. With help from Lemons. Referee yelling him to move it. As that puck comes free, Lemons with it. Throws it out front. Tigers, some shot blocks, shot on net with traffic. Huel makes a save. You can just see how the Tigers have collapsed. Everybody inside the house. And going down for shots, Huel makes a save with traffic in front. Good opportunity for the Roughriders there.
I saw in that shift great communication by Adams there, letting everybody know while he was pinned down below, letting his fellow forwards and defensemen know where everybody is, where he's going. And he was able, when he went down in the corner, he said he was going down in the corner. Number 9 was able to go up and block that shot. Great communication, great run defense by the Tigers.
Shot on net, Huel covers it.
Communication's one of those things that's always been key. Some teams get it, some teams it comes really easy, some teams it's a little harder to get going. But whether you're 12 or whether you're in the pros, communication, being able to talk with your teammates, being loud, it's always important.
Best tool you can teach your players to use is their voice. Roughriders once again win the draw. Gomez back up top, shots blocked. Trangelo was net front there. Kept alive by the defenseman. Angelo battling in the corner. Back up top to the point. Haber keeps it in. Good forecheck pressure again by the Roughriders, keeping the Tigers bottled up in their own zone. Fired around the board, softly now with it. And chipped out of the zone. And that's the argument. Well, that chip play works with that wing standing still. I still don't like it, Coach.
When it works 10% of the time, it sure looks pretty. But, as far as consistency and, as we've seen, you've coached as long as I've been alive, and I'm a fan of statistics. And I think we can both agree that possession is the key to the game. The possession, if you have the puck on your stick, you're able to do damage. And if you're hoping for possession, well, your chances go down just a tad bit more.
Yeah, I'd say they go down dramatically.
Absolutely.
Rough Riders win the draw. Out of the zone they come. Cross ice play. Can't quite connect. We'll get an icing here. As Petrangelo could not get to it. And we're going to face off. Down the ice to the right of Alandre. He hasn't been tested much this period, or much in the second period either.
Yeah, no, and it's the same sort of thing that we've seen down on this end against the Tigers goaltenders. Everything's coming from the outside. There hasn't been a real great amount of grade A scoring opportunities coming right in front of him, or even those scrambles where he has to move back and forth and find the puck.
Shot on net, save made, a rebound, and a goal. Nope, that is in the back of the net. I can't tell. No, he saved it. Alandre came across.
That's a scramble.
It looked like it. With a great opportunity there, but Valandre somehow made that save. The Tigers thought it was in the back of the net. I did too. But somehow Valandre makes the save there and keeps this a 1-1 game with 9:49 left to go. We'll get a face-off to his right.
No, as a defenseman, that's what you're aiming for. You want it. That's why you keep your shots low. Ideally, you get some to bounce off the goaltender, get it to a forward in front, and he gets an opportunity. Andre just made an amazing save moving across, using his movement, his long legs, and getting that puck buried here, cradled in.
Porter gets kicked out of the draw. It'll be Ingram taking it. Rough Riders win it. And out of the zone they come. Through the neutral zone, cross the red line. Dumps it into the corner. Forecheck, big hit there, no call. Gonzalez with it. Gonzalez up top to the point, shot on net, blocked in front. Another shot, another block. That time it was Cologne, went off his leg. Back up to the point, Rough Riders buzzing here. May behind the net, he throws it out in front onto the stick of Ray. Tigers able to get it out of the zone. Rough Riders recollect it, and Ray's able to dump it down deep. Picked up there by number 9 Prax. He'll throw it around the boards, and the Tigers will regroup in the neutral zone. And possession here, just about a bad turnover, but Burnt's able to help out. Tigers able to collect it in deep in the defensive zone, fire it off the wall, kept in by the Rough Riders, and they'll continue to press. Burnt with it. He throws it up the ice. Rough Riders can't keep it in, and here comes the Tigers. Geronazzo will dump it in. Tigers will skate after it. In the half wall now, kept in by the Tigers, Geronazzo. He'll fire it across. Picked up there by Hinman. Hinman up the ice, tip, no icing. And Taylor will try to throw it out front. He'll cycle it. Nobody home. Lemons picks it up. Lemons with it. Skates behind the net. He's pressured there. Just knocked off the puck. Gomez now after it. Tigers throw it around the boards. Not out. Fired back wide, and the Tigers are going to be able to clear it. Geronazzo just throws it up the ice, tipped off the Rough Riders' stick. Tigers change, and the Rough Riders will fire it back, not deep though. The Tigers able to chip it back into the neutral zone, and it goes off Petrangelo's hands into the netting. We'll get a face-off in the neutral zone at center ice. 7:52 left to go in a 1-1 hockey game. It's been all Rough Riders, really the last two periods. The Tigers with one good opportunity this period.
I mean, the Rough Riders are certainly controlling the pace of play, winning most of the races. We're still at the 1-1. We haven't seen an amazing amount of chances for the Rough Riders. So we'll see who makes the most of these last 7 minutes and 49 seconds.
Tigers control off the draw. Kenny with it. Number 24, the defenseman, gains the red line, dumps it down deep. Too high, though. It goes off the stick of number 10, Gomez. Tips up into the netting on the roof. We're going to face off again at center ice. 7:41 left to go. So it'll be the first team to make the big mistake here.
Yeah, it comes down to little mistakes. Big mistakes, little mistakes. You never know what it's going to cost, whether it's a little bounce, whether it's an interception, something like that. It's going to come down to who plays the best game here.
Tigers with the puck. Here comes Porter across the blue line. He'll fire it in on net. Save made by Valandre. In the corner now. Tigers throw it out front. Nobody home. Rough Riders able to get to it, clear it up into the glass, into the netting, and we'll get a face-off inside the zone. So face off to the left of Valandre. Tigers will change it up. Geronazzo, Ray, and Adams step onto the ice for the Tigers. And it'll be number 20 for the Tigers taking the drop. Marcus Ray, he goes up against number 71, Bryce Beathard. Roughriders control off the face-off, fired around the boards to the half wall, tipped back behind the net. Beathard loses it, gets some help there from Fox, and the Roughriders able to clear the zone. Cross the red line, cross ice dump. Gomez after it, gets help from Petrangelo. Here comes Gomez. Gomez circles back to the corner, throws it up to the point, cross ice play. Shot on net, blocked by Adams. So again, no room there for the Roughriders defenseman to get that through. Tigers doing a great job covering those points.
A lot of heart there, no hesitation to give the body up for blocking shots.
Shot, Huel with the save, he'll glove it down.
You can tell it's something that Coach Kevin Holmstrom definitely stresses with his players, to go up there and make sure they sacrifice their body, make sure that they don't have the opportunity to get good shots on net.
Gutierrez shoots it on Huel. He makes the glove save. We'll get a face off to his right. 6:36 left to go as we inch closer to potential sudden death overtime here. And Roughriders win the draw, but it comes outside the zone. We'll dump it back down deep. Good play there by Roughriders, number 18, Hadrick. They control here in the corner. Behind the net they come with possession. Gonzalez looking, tries to fire it out front. Burnt makes a nice play. He falls down to the ice. Gonzalez maintains possession, cycles it back. May now. May out front, try to find Gonzalez. Here's a shot, and Huel with the save on Hadrick. Point blank shot there. Huel's up to the task. Puck back down in the corner. Roughriders buzzing now. Pass up to the top of the point. Another shot on net, blocked in front. And that's Smolik. And he'll dump it down deep for an icing again. Not sure why he doesn't get his feet moving there, but
I thought he could cross the red line. I don't know why you don't wait until you cross the red line to dump it down. Just a little mental mistake.
Jackson Sloniak
Could come.
it. We'll get another face-off to the right of Huel. 5:50 left to go. Winner will take the draw. It's been all Roughriders as they've been pressing here pretty consistently throughout the entire second and third periods. They win the draw. Comes back up to the point. Shot on net. Blocked there by Kenny. Kept in for a moment, but cleared by the Tigers. Here comes the Roughriders again. Can't quite get to it there at the blue line. Cole makes a nice play to get it out. Ingram is checked, but he's able to get to the puck, get it deep, and forecheck after it. Roughriders around the boards with it. And here they come with some speed again through the neutral zone. Nice move there. And here's an opportunity. Oh, blocked. Good block there by Wenner. Holmes able to get it deep. Back in the corner now. Defensive zone of the Roughriders. They pick it up. Out of the zone they come again. Errant pass, and the Tigers take advantage. Can't quite get it deep though. And the Roughriders will regroup. D-to-D play. Through the neutral zone. Cross ice. Off the stick.
Heads up, coach.
Number 14, Petrangelo. Petrangelo off his stick into the Tigers bench, and we'll get a face off in the neutral zone. 4:56 left to go here in the third period.
Yeah, Roughriders are definitely controlling the pace of the play right now. Getting the most of the opportunities, definitely controlling the puck, especially as time comes down. As we get closer to sudden death overtime, it definitely becomes more and more sudden death as it is. And if you have the puck on your stick, you're going to have the majority of the opportunities.
Here comes the Roughriders through the zone. Shot on net. Huel steers it with his left pad back in the corner. Back up top. Here's another opportunity. Shot. Huel with another save. It looked like it went right off the top of his glove. And Roughriders have to regroup again in the neutral zone. Little turn, cross ice play. Gain the red line. And dump it into the corner. Going back out front. Gutierrez almost gets an opportunity, and it's in the back of the net. Number 9, Adam Prax finds the puck, steps into the middle, fires it low, and he beats Huel with 4:18 left to go. And a huge goal for the Roughriders late in this third period. Could spell the end of the Tigers season. They're going to have to turn the tides here to start taking some chances and get this puck into their offensive zone if they want any chance of staying alive.
Oh, certainly. I mean, just as we were saying, that's what happens when you don't have the puck on your stick. Even though that came from far out, it was right in the middle. They had some screen in front of the goaltender, so he didn't get a clear shot at it. Snuck right underneath his arm, and now they just about put the Tigers' season away.
Tigers now in desperation mode. Here comes Terrio, throws it to the middle of the ice, and an opportunity there, pretty close, but Tigers couldn't get a stick down on it. And the Roughriders control. Out of the zone they come, cross ice pass, nice breakout. They'll dump it around the boards. Roughriders get a change, but are still first to the puck. Throw it out front. Here's an opportunity for May. Block by Slomiak. And the Roughriders will hunt it down, regroup in the neutral zone again. Going up the ice, tipped in, no icing. 3:28 left to go. Time winding down here for the Tigers to mount some offense. Roughriders doing what they need to do to keep the puck deep in the Tigers' defensive zone. Another turnover here by the Tigers. Couldn't quite get a stick on it. The Tigers able to clear. Through the neutral zone they come. Knocked off the puck there. Good play by number 21 for the Roughriders, Ben Taylor. And Cologne now. D-to-D pass to Kenny. Kenny chips it into the zone. No icing. Giernazzo forechecks after it. Bottles it up on the half wall. Roughriders control. They'll fire it around the boards. Picked up on the opposite half wall. Out of the zone it comes. Cologne will pick it up and throw it back down deep off sides as the Tigers hadn't cleared the zone. 2:48 left to go here in the third period. It's a 2-1 Roughriders lead.
Looks like the Tigers are definitely, like you said, they're taking a little bit more chances. They're pushing a little bit harder. You have to. You have 2 minutes 48 seconds left in your season potentially. It's go time. You got to get as many chances on net, get as many people going towards the net, go all out.
Porter will take the draw against Bethard. And the Tigers win it. Back to Brent. Burnt up the ice, chipped in the zone. And after it goes Porter. He loses the battle to Bethard. Bethard D-to-D, chipped out of the zone. Burnt gloves it down. Gets knocked to the ice right at the blue line. Good defensive play to step up there on Burnt. Tigers will throw it in. And Andre plays it back to Prax. Backs off the wall, and out of the zone come the Roughriders. Tigers pick it up at the blue line. Roughriders Prax, and they'll dump it in all the way down. Huell will have to stop it behind his net, set it up. 2 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock here. Errant pass, Ray can't connect. Finds it though, throws it back to the middle, turnover, and here comes the Roughriders across the red line. Nice move, and here's an opportunity. There was a wraparound attempt. That was number 18, Hadrick. Net came off, but the referee is going to go fix it real quick here. Play goes on. Tigers desperately need to get this down into their offensive zone. They'll dump it in. Chased after there by Austin Richards. Richards reverses the puck to Hadrick. Hadrick, center pass, nice breakout by the Roughriders, and they're able to get it down deep. Oh, it's going to be an icing, so almost a good play. As number 26, Gutierrez, just on the wrong side of the red line, getting that deep, and it's going to be an icing with 1 minute 27 seconds left. Tigers will take a timeout here, and we'll take a timeout on the World Sports Broadcasting Network to bring you this commercial message. Back to the action here, a minute 27 seconds left. Pulled goaltender as Huel goes to the bench. Tigers, 6 players on the ice. Porter will take the draw. He goes up against Beathard. Beathard doing a good job tonight winning draws. This is a crucial one here in the defensive zone. And the Rough Riders able to win the draw. They'll clear it all the way down the ice and get an icing here. And they'll do it all over again. With a minute 20 left to go and a pulled goaltender. So empty net here for the Rough Riders to shoot at. It takes one icing on target to end this game.
Yep.
Porter
Got to
again.
maintain possession, the Tigers do.
Porter against Beathard. Big face off again in the defensive zone. And once again, this time it's won by the Tigers. Colomb shot on net goes wide into the corner now. Tigers chase it. Geronazzo gets pinned against the boards. Rough Riders behind the net. Prax helps out and off the boards and out of the zone. Nope, Hunter Colomb keeps it in. Here's an opportunity. Cleared out by the Rough Riders into the neutral zone. Tigers are going to have to chase. Under a minute left to go now. Noble skates behind his own net, gets a little bit of speed. Passes it through the neutral zone, and again, players standing still, and it just gets stopped right there at the red line.
All 5 guys need to be moving. Everybody needs to be moving their feet right now.
40 seconds and counting. Kenny loses the pass. He'll just fire it up the ice. Porter chips it in. And Colorado Springs will forecheck. Prax with it. He'll just hold it against the boards. We're going to get a penalty here. It looks like penalty on Porter for interference.
There you go.
That could about do it. Well, it looks like it's going to go against number 12 for the Tigers.
Knock and run.
Interference is the call. 28 seconds left to go. It's 5-on-5 now.
That'll about do
The
it.
Tigers will lose one of the players. They're going to have to put Huel back in the net as the face-off comes all the way down into their defensive zone. So,
You know, never say never. You know, at this point, you got a guy in the box. You're still down by 1. Hey, if you get scored on, you get scored on. You got to try and push and push and push and push and push and push until you put that puck in the other guy's net. You have 30 seconds to do it.
Beathard with possession on the draw. Shot by Havers. Goes high and wide all the way around the boards. Kept in by the Rough Riders. That was number 18, Hadrick. And back to Beathard. He throws it up to the point. And the Rough Riders are going to be able to kill some time off here. 10 seconds left to go in the game. Huel off the ice, but not much time left. Rough Riders get it out of the zone. They got to wait to get it in for onside. 2 seconds, and that will end the Tigers season.
Great job by the Rough Riders to maintain possession there and kill out the rest of the clock.
So the Rough Riders, a dominant performance in the second and third periods, kept the Tigers from the offensive chances they needed. They took the early lead, and Rough Riders are able to tie it up in the second period. They got the go-ahead goal in the third, and they come away victorious, finishing pool play 3-0. The Tigers will finish 1-3, and that'll do it for the Tigers season. They were able to beat the Thunderbirds. They lost to the Rampage, and they lose to the Rough Riders. And so it'll be the Colorado Thunderbirds into the final game.
That's not what the Thunderbirds expected, going into this, but that's how playoffs work out. You never know what's going to happen.
Well, that three-point system surely benefited them as they
Absolutely.
got the overtime loss to the Rough Riders, but gained that extra point, so they'll move on with 5. And that'll do it for the Tigers season. So congratulations to the Rocky Mountain Rough Riders and the Colorado Thunderbirds. They'll square off tomorrow for Game 1 of a best-of-3 finals that could carry into Tuesday morning. That'll be a good series.
Yeah.
So we'll end this broadcast. We'll be back with one more to go as we will be on live again. The Rocky Mountain Rough Riders against the Colorado Thunderbirds 18U, Game 2 of the finals. Rough Riders won earlier today. They have a 1-0 series lead, so they can wrap things up this evening with a win. So we'll take a break, log off of this broadcast, and we'll see you back here at 7 o'clock for the Game 2 of the Bantam 18U AAA Finals. This is Rampage TV. We'll see you back here at 7.